The way my wife cuts tomatoes. What? I am no chef in the kitchen, and even I can see this is a nightmare. When your wife uses toilet paper, does she just pull the roll all the way to the last piece stuck to the cardboard at the end? The garlic bread I received from my new local pizza shop. It was a pleasure never doing any future business with you. I ordered a terracotta pot from IKEA. You cannot blame them for this. This is from IKEA. This is what was going to happen. Someone broke one of the school's new TVs in the cafeteria by throwing an apple at it. Even in high school, the feud between Apple and Samsung still goes strong. Also, children, if you ever wonder why the school doesn't put money into things you like, this is why. Because this is what you do to it. I asked for 8 inches off. Whoever your hairdresser was, I'm sure their male partner truly appreciates their perception on length. Somehow missed a piece of potato chips on the counter, sucked all the oil into the wood. Who would win, a carpenter or one tiny chippy? When you spend quality time with your 7-year-old son working on his dinosaur diorama for school, but your wife comes home and says this looks horrible. Oh, I don't know, honey. It looks prettier than the looming divorce coming your way. I mean, what the hell do they expect for a 7-year-old's project? It's a school thing. This isn't some Pulitzer Prize competition. My wife told me to bring down the black and white laundry basket. I brought this down, and she got annoyed that I brought the wrong one. You idiot. Clearly this is a gift bag from their friend. Laundry. Google highlights half the sentence, which gives it the opposite meaning. Can dogs eat avocado? Avocados are 100% safe for your dog to consume. No, it's okay. We can ignore that it says that doesn't mean just before it. Guest's 8-year-old child damaged an already fragile copy of Homer's Iliad from 1872. Oh no. I imagine that part of the book wasn't ripped open like that beforehand. Well, look, you gotta give them some form of punishment. Maybe just a slight execution. You know, be easy on them. They're a kid. It costs $3.50 Australian to add bacon to this pizza. Domino's. Reminding me why I save my money for fancier pizza since every time I order from them. Night before last, I came home late after work and parked in a new spot close to my house. Found this on my windshield yesterday afternoon. Old people's lives matter too! Because as we all know, the old people, the elderly, such victims of police brutality out there in the world, unfairly accused of not caring about a duck's diet when they feed them bread.
We are in our 70s and would like to park in front of our house.
Yeah, get in line with everyone who lives in a congested neighborhood. It's a real shame that when things like this happen to people, their first assumption is it's the person just being a purposeful a-hole. It's not because of their circumstances forcing them to make this decision too. My neighbor parks in the middle of our double driveway. She is trying to force me to build a fence so she doesn't have to pay for one. The sheriff department says it is a civil matter and they won't come out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of genius. Maybe buy something cheaper that can be in the way, like tire spikes. Who just leaves the ice cream box uncovered in the freezer? Oh, you absolutely live in a share house. You have to. I mean, there is no way a family needs that much ice cream. After eating 2 of these blueberry waffles, I went to heat up 2 more and saw that the package was for plain waffles. I ate mold. Let this be a lesson for all of us. Check your waffles, people. Left-handed people know the pain.
Well, if you weren't using Satan's hand to write with, this wouldn't be a problem now, would it?
In case people don't actually know, writing with your left hand was considered the sign of the devil back in the day. Unlike today, of course, where everyone has a brain, yeah? Drew some dragons for a school art project. Company comes over and their kids got a hold of my glitter. The paint was still wet. Okay. I am going to agree that those kids are scum, and the parents are scummy for not reprimanding their kids for this, but it kinda does look pretty cool with the glitter, so I feel like they just helped. My neighbor keeps parking in front of my garage. This is where we need one of those guns from Half-Life that you can just move objects around with. Just slightly pick up the car, gently move it to the side. Oh, it went through the living room. Whoopsie. My husband says I'm a psychopath. No, I think you've just given up. Facebook Marketplace. Nothing else needs to be said.
Yeah, it's a smart TV, isn't it?
Yeah. It's literally called a smart TV. $80.
You want to go $40 and I will pick it up tomorrow?
I'm not going half price 5 minutes into listing it. You watch too many porn stars. Have a good day.
So what's your bottom price then?
$75.
Oh, $50?
Now it's $85. My dad does this to avoid cutting pepperoni. He doesn't order dinner. He orders torture. Is it wrong for me to also think this kind of makes it more interesting to eat the pizza? Why am I weird like this? Son's kindergarten schoolwork. What 3 to 4 letter is this? What's even more confusing? Okay, directions. Tap out the word in the picture and write the sounds you hear. I wonder what sounds I'll hear when I tap paper. I mean, I get you're tapping on the image and like sounding it as a way to kind of learn what that word is, but also what's it? What, a group of rabbits. What is that word? Whoever gets it right wins a Bugatti. Someone hit my car and left a note with no phone number. Please call me to give you my info. It was hard to see in the rain. I'm sorry. And that's how you get away with a crime. Having a friend that takes any opportunity to be terrible to you. Ah, D, my man, my buddy, my pal. Why, D? Why are you so scared to just be positive towards a friend? What, do you think it's gay to show affection towards your mates or something? Sorry, friend, but I have to be affectionate under the disguise of banter, because I never learned how to be comfortable being genuinely supportive and affectionate towards my friends. So for the sake of my identity as a straight person, even though those things don't even have anything to do with each other, I have to insult you. Because emotions are what girls do. And my sensitivity towards that is not ironic at all. This is how Grubhub delivered my pizza. Oh nice, deconstructed pizza. Coming to a hipster pizza shop near you. My buddy is getting into bottle cutting to make glasses. They all looked like this when we were at his place the other day. Trying to be supportive, but okay. Don't have to be worried about him lashing out because you're gonna get a cut lip from the glasses either way. Dude, I'm zooming in now. It is chipped. There's a crack right there on the N. Poison ivy between my fingers. I'm considering amputation at this point.
Ooh, not the part where a paper cut hurts the most.
My wife hates my favorite summer polo, and now I'm uninvited to brunch. Pro and bare minimum relationship advice 101. If you think you have the authority to kick your partner out of some social event because you don't like their clothes, you don't get to date them anymore. Stand strong, king. My sister went to a little mom and pop style restaurant and used a card. Here's her receipt.
Bring me cash next time, fee, 50 cents. How dare you use a monetary service that's been in use since the 80s? I've only had 40 years to get used to this sort of service, and it's all everyone else's fault.
I mean, I get surcharges with banks and stuff as a pain in the butt, but that's not the customer's fault. Just raise the prices on the menu. I don't want to have surprise increases at the end of the meal. Now, see, if they did raise the price, you'd be less inclined to go there. So therefore, they're allowed to swindle you an extra 10% because of EmKay? What is that, hospital cover? Did they poison you and they're just preparing to pay for the insurance? Instead of printed sweater, I received a sweater with a print of printed sweater. And 1 month later, this person of this company is going to come back onto the internet sharing their great course in how you can make millions of dollars drop-shipping sweaters. When you spend 15 hours writing a 12-page case analysis and your professor accuses you of turning in an AI-generated script. I'll allow for full credit, as it's done quite well, was easy to follow, held excellent citations, and overall nailed the assignment quite well. So full credit is earned.
Ah, great.
Now, I have a question and it will not affect your grade. Yes, it will. Instead, I'm looking for honest feedback here. I ran your work through 3 different AI detection programs. Each of the 3 gave a report showing it's AI generated. Are those reports wrong? Or did you utilize an AI platform? Look, to be fair, my reading is definitely more dramatic than what they're probably just trying to do here. Because it also reads as if he's just curious if these AI detection programs are actually doing their job right. I feel like assuming they love their job and their students, the last thing they want to do is falsely accuse someone with programs that are actually just not working. Wife asked me to put some gas in her car before she drives to work tomorrow. Oh yeah, babe, I can easily do that thing that you are equally capable of and should be responsible for doing because you are also an adult. I'm all for doing errands out of the kindness of your heart for your partner, but when they've got literally no fuel in the car and you expect them to do it all for you, what the hell? I hate living in a collage dorm. Does anyone else cough like crazy and smell like pepper spray, or is it just me and my roommate? Hello, all members of Floor 2. I'm required to inform you all that, in my poor lapse of judgment, have released industrial-grade pepper spray meant to fend from a 1-ton bear. This potent protective device grows in proximity and is currently entering the main hallway of our floor. How dare you post a smiling emoji? I have opened a window and have done for a walk. Please contact me or your RA if you begin coughing uncontrollably. I hope this resolved soon. Best wishes, Thomas. I am now fleeing the country. The monopoly money my job gave me instead of a raise in 2018. Hey, I'm all for reward incentives at work. They're a lot of fun. You can get little cheeky prizes for doing a really excelling work. But if you think that's going to deter me from expecting a raise, no. The Uspus postal worker made sure that he could get the record to fit into the mailbox. Oh, surely there was a sign on the packaging to not fold it. Guy in front of me refused to take off his hat after I told him it was blocking my view. Hi, my name's Saul. I'm insecure about the fact I'm balding. Normally it should be discouraged to shame men from losing their hair, but I'm the exception. Shame me. One of my favorite local restaurants was forced to close recently. This is the restaurant that took its place.
The Tuesday special, all-American sandwich, bologna, American cheese on white bread, your choice of condiment and toppings.
Yes, a restaurant. Wake up at 7 a.m., head to class in the freezing rain just to see class is cancelled, written on the whiteboard and the door locked. No email or anything first. Oh, that was absolutely organized by someone who equally just gave up on the day. The storage unit for my apartment complex has doors you can just pull open, and everyone's unit just got robbed. In light of recent events, we are going to amplify our security efforts. Instead of you just pulling the door open, you're gonna have to twist a handle as well. Yeah, that'll deter them. Mein Wolf hath been arrowed! I used to be a valuable property like you, until I took an arrow to the shilling. I was dining by myself and the servers took everything when I went to the bathroom. It's restaurant's subtle, courteous way of telling customers, get out. I found a camera that a landlord tried hiding in the laundry room of a rental that faces a mirror in my entryway that I sometimes change clothes in front of. Either this landlord has undisclosed invasive security measures, or he's a pervert. Either way, he's a pervert. My genuine leather Calvin Klein belt. Got home, tore off the tag, which peeled back the plastic coating revealing the rubber core. Yay, deception! How my boyfriend eats his Jimmy John's sandwich. What the break up with him. Break up with him now. Brother used my first edition 1998 Chamber of Secrets as a coaster. Now, you notice how the brother isn't in this image? That's because he no longer exists. It's amazing how quickly someone can disappear with a bit of chloroform and a dirt hole. Seeing that most of my driveway is blocked when I need to leave for work. Hey, who's got that Half-Life gun? I need it one more time. We've got another living room to smash. The birds don't like the one seed type out of my mix. Au contraire, they see these seeds as a spice or garnish, so leaving them there helps flavor the rest of the seeds you later pour in. They're not picky, they just know delicacy. God hit up for a tip on the self-checkout kiosk. Who am I tipping? Myself? I have an honest theory about this. I think a lot of these services, they just come standard with this tipping feature for any businesses that might need it, but so many businesses know that no one's going to use it, or even if they do, it's like a very rare occurrence, so hey, might as well keep the thing there than to try and pay the company to remove this part of the service. The business doesn't actually expect you or encourage you to tip, it's just there because it's part of the programming. 3 semis going the same speed. Hey, it's just 3 bros wanting to hang out. They haven't seen each other in ages. Let it be. My girlfriend said she would be ready in 5 minutes. Don't worry, you'll still be able to make it for the last 10 minutes of the movie. The hot dog served at my high school. I don't think that's a hot dog, man. I think the canteen lady's husband cheated on her and she's taken her revenge. Guy at the post office pulled out a cone and set it on the parking spot next to him. Oh no, I'm stumbling and tripping in the direction of the cone, and oh no, I've tried to grab it as a way to create stability for myself, but instead I've fallen over and swung it all the way over to the other side of the road. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. My wife says this is so messy, she can't breathe. Do you agree? The best defense I can give her here is that she doesn't like that there's so many different colors clashing with each other. But hey, if you want your wife to encourage her kids to develop an unhealthy obsession with cleanliness and positioning of things, then yeah, you go right ahead. Grow some little Professor Umbrages. My Airbnb host said,
"The key safe is near the white door. It is silver with black plastic."
Oh, screw that, man. Just break all of them open. This represents a single week of mugs and glasses that my wife leaves in our bathroom. I clean all of these every week, and they are back the next. Anyone else feel my pain? God damn, how much? Why is it so many single glasses? Just bring it back to the kitchen and reuse it. Anyone else also notice how many times wives are being called out in these posts today? This is... Wait, that smell... As if hundreds of people are coming towards this video who don't clean their buttholes because, and I quote, the water gets there anyway in the shower.
Oh god, it's incels, run!
Early morning shifts, bugs neighbors.
Stop slamming your van doors! The noise you create wakes us up! If this continues, I will have to contact the association and file a complaint!
Oh no, threatening me with the thing you're already doing.
You do this in the AM hours! Have some common sense!
Or acknowledge that other people have different lives to you and just invest in some damn earplugs. I recommend the Loop earplugs, they're amazing. Friend agrees to leave at 6:15 to go skiing, decides to sleep in with no warning. You up, good sir? Wheels up in 25. All right, boss, I'm ready when you are. Hey, buddy, are you ready or should I head out? We will hit traffic otherwise. This is why I cut out the middleman, to save myself this whole drama by just not having friends. It's so much better. The way Snapchat News did Hugh Jackman's wife. What the hell? Really? God damn it, though, if that doesn't make you more inclined to click on it because it just looks so ridiculous. How dare you clickbait me with something that makes me hate you for doing it because I want to click on it to just see how ridiculous it is that you're doing this thing that then I click on it and... God damn it, you're the winner either way. I live in an upscale, gated community. Someone wrote the gate password on the box, so I guess they wouldn't forget. So much for gated community. Turning from gated community to community with extra steps. Stop wasting my labels automatically just to tell me there was a meaningless software update.
Update complete.
Do I look younger? Oh, you just know they thought this was a clever way to utilize their product for customers, wasting their resources. How lovely of you. 4 spots. 4! I get you're mad, sir, but you need to understand this about me. I have a very small penis. Got shoved while walking and fell face first while holding my Starbucks. Yeah, that's the start of your villain origin story. My sister called and asked why her dryer kept stopping. I mean, they come with instruction manuals, don't they? White goods? They all come with manuals on how to use them. The store manager was furious at me, the customer. I mean, look, to be fair, that would be annoying to deal with. This absolute misunderstanding of how superchargers work. Make it really entertaining for yourself and just park behind him so he can't move. Lady wants a refund because of divorce.
Hi, Romeo, how are you? I don't know if you still remember me. You did photo shoot for me at my wedding in Durban in
2019. Okay, so 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Hey, I'm okay, thank you. Trust you're well. Yes, I remember. How may I be of service?
Well, I'm now divorced, and those pictures I and my ex-husband don't need them anymore. You did a wonderful job on them, but they went to waste as we are now divorced. I will need a refund of the amount we paid you because we don't need them anymore.
Pardon me? This has to be a joke, right?
No, dear, I'm very serious.
I'm very sorry to hear that you and your husband divorced, but as I'm sure you can figure out, that's not going to happen. Photography is a non-refundable service. Once I've already delivered to you the service and the pictures, I can't refund you because I can't untake the pictures. Take care now. When your roommates leave dishes like this for weeks. Oh, okay, no, that's no longer a roommate situation. That's biohazard. Thank you for reminding me why I never want to ever be in a share house ever again. I was eating what I thought was moldy muffins. When I looked at the package, it said blueberry muffins. I ate blueberries. Oh, you just know the blueberry waffles guy is being called out on this one. Don't mock them, okay? I would have made the same mistake too. I mean, that's not really much of a defense. I'm also an idiot. Now I'm suggested to tip the kitchen as well? Kitchen appreciation. If you enjoyed your meal, please consider buying a round for the kitchen staff by writing in an amount under kitchen on your receipt. Right, because the kitchen isn't making any sort of profit from selling a $5 meal you could make it from a grocery store for $25 on their menu. My fiance, ladies and gentlemen, they're testing you. They're seeing what they can get away with once you're married. My daycare lady either consistently keeps putting the shoes on the wrong feet or gives my toddler back with her shoes untied nearly every day. The Velcro shoes were to alleviate the shoes not being tied annoyance. Yeah, I mean, I know it's subtle there, but even I can tell that maybe this daycare person needs to get their eyesight checked. Can of tuna fell right in. It was fun brainstorming ideas to get this out. Hooray, permanent kitchen sink plug. Should you be expected to clean this up for a customer? Oh, Jesus, no. I'd argue that in a restaurant or even cafe environment, you as staff are not trained to deal with biohazardous material. And any customer who brings that sort of thing in is responsible for it. So yeah, throw it right at their face. Right at them. Right on the nose.